Hi everyone, my name's Helene, and this is the first video of its kind on my channel. I recently graduated from college this past August with a degree in computer science, and I tried to focus my studies toward cybersecurity related topics. I basically took every cybersecurity course my school offered. The best part about that is that my former school started a cybersecurity major this past fall. Not salty. Anyway, I've decided to start talking about different cybersecurity related issues, breaches, and other topics related to computer science in order to inform you all on how to protect ourselves, and hopefully during the next breach that will inevitably happen, you will be more secure than the average user. Now, on to the Yahoo hacks. In 2014, a Latvian hacker issued a spear phishing attack against Yahoo employees. You've likely heard of phishing, which is the act of trying to gain unauthorized access to an organization by nefarious means, usually by sending emails with links that can easily infect a system with a virus or some other kind of nefarious software. All it takes is one person to click the link in order for an entire system or network to get infected. Phishing, as the name implies, is targeted phishing because of the nature of what these hackers are trying to obtain. They went after certain individuals who had access levels and were able to gain elevated access. Alesky was able to find the Yahoo database, an account management tool which is used to edit the database of all the user accounts. This database contained names, phone numbers, hash passwords, password challenge questions and answers, password recovery emails, and cryptographic values unique to each account, and these are really important ones. Once he found these, he copied about 500 million accounts over to his personal equipment in order to gain information from this data he collected, because certain data is only as good as the information you can gain from it. One of the biggest issues was the way Yahoo stored their passwords. Majority of the passwords were stored using the bcrypt hashing algorithm, which is incredibly difficult to brute force and makes it difficult to use rainbow tables when trying to get the unhashed value. The rest was stored in MD5, which is multitudes easier to crack because it has several different security weaknesses. I'll be talking more about hashes in another video, so stay tuned for that. Just know that MD5 is bad for hashing passwords. Next is the issue with the unique cryptographic values connected with each account, which is also known as nonces. These cryptographic values are just arbitrary numbers that are only used once within a cryptographic communication and are used to avoid certain attacks, such as replay attacks, which is an attack in which a valid transmission or packet sent over a network is intercepted by a hacker, which is intercepted by a hacker, and then fraudulently delays or it keeps on resending the transmission in order to do what the attacker wants. Since they have this value, it is easy to generate a cookie through a script that the hackers actually left on the Yahoo server. Along with this script that they left, they also put in a backdoor on the Yahoo server in order to gain access to it. Given that they also had access to the password recovery emails, they could easily gain access to other accounts connected with their recovery email as well, because most people tend to put the same questions and answers to their password recovery tools. The hacked users included the assistant to the deputy chairman of Russia, an officer in Russia's Ministry of Internal Affairs, and a trainer working in Russia's Ministry of Sports. Others belong to Russian journalists, officials of states bordering Russia, U.S. government workers, an employee of the Swiss Bitcoin wallet company, and a U.S. airline worker. Yahoo didn't find out about this attack until late 2014 and initially thought only 26 accounts were affected, so they went to the FBI with this information. But then in late August of 2016, the FBI investigation found that over 500 million accounts had been affected by this hack alone. A month prior to this, account names and passwords for 200 million Yahoo accounts were for sale on the deep web market site called The Real Deal. The seller, Peace of Mind, who was interviewed by sites like Vice, stated that a lot of this data actually dates back to 2012, and many security experts believe in a part of other security hacks at that time. So this is when they realized that they were hacked before this 2014 hack. This is when it was concluded that there was a data breach in August of 2013, which initially was thought to affected 1 billion of its users, which was about a third of users at that time. You heard that right. In December of 2016, Yahoo finally announced these hacks and forced all of its users to change its passwords. Then in 2017, Yahoo announced that the number of accounts compromised was even larger, 3 billion, which is every single user that Yahoo had at that time. This is why I'm making my own email server. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust the government. I don't trust Yahoo. I don't trust emails. I don't trust Facebook. I don't trust anyone. So, yeah. It was discovered that among these users included accounts of over 150,000 names of people working for the United States government and military, as well as accounts with the European Union, Canadian, British, and Australian governments. Hold Security found that some sellers are still selling this data for as much as $200,000. While the passwords are likely invalid by now, some of the data can still be used to affect users who entrusted Yahoo with their information. Their password recovery email can be used to implement a phishing attack and gain access to other accounts. We will likely still be seeing the effects of this hack for years to come. Yahoo recently set up a $117.5 million fund for those who had a Yahoo account between 2012 and 2016 and will pay up to $358 or offer a credit monitoring service for up to a year. You'll likely see a lot less of this amount if you were affected, because they'll only pay out if you already have a credit monitoring service. I've left the link below for instructions on how to file a claim with Yahoo. Yahoo was slow in their response, and this does not seem like proper compensation given the amount of data that has been linked. This isn't the last time Yahoo would be hacked. A former employee, Reyes Daniel Ruiz, copped to a computer intrusion charge for using his work access to crack the passwords of roughly 6,000 Yahoo accounts, which are mostly accounts of younger women. He even targeted his friends and coworkers. He made copies of their personal images and videos and then stored them on his home computer. He also had admitted to compromising the iCloud, Gmail, Dropbox, and other accounts of the Yahoo users in order to search for more explicit content. He faces up to only 5 years in prison. 5 years. That's it. Seems like Yahoo, now owned by Verizon under the name Oath, that's a whole other story in itself. Can't catch a break. This was really fun to research, and I'll be doing a lot of these in the future. So be sure to stick around by hitting the subscribe and like button if you like this video. I'll see you all in the next video.